today, now the 22nd day of September 2025. Well, some people are already there inside the 23rd day. No problem. You ready day. Una na YouTube, it's already Tuesday for una. Una welcome. Monday. We never deal with President Sbio na United Nations. President Sbio never kicking game over the weekend. From nowhere. When President Sbio they get some moments na UN. Monday morning, we 2 years. Yes. Now then we wake with. Denis Sandy must go. Denis Sandy must go. You gonna wanna say wait. Now Denis Sandy within the yes, na him. Now Denis Sandy. Where be they lands? That same Denis Sandy. Where come? Where is the toll gates Paris? The same Denis Sandy where all kind allegation. Say he fake divorce paper. The same Denis Sandy where allegation with his step picking can say he be the tribe Pamami and daddy business and touch he's still standing tall. Naim Naimo Nana Denis Sandy if you still wonder. Yes, Dr. Denis Sandy, the minister right now for works and public assets. Naimo Fambulem. That same Denis Sandy where the public left her for go, he go begin help first lady for share pardon them. Yes, Naim. I don't know again what I go try for make you recall the Denis Sandy where then people they try for say must go. He say but they want to hear about Smith. Then I okay. Alright. As it is right now, the social media world, they at go put her. Some man they say, oh, not to suspend them. Some man they say, no, they suspend them but they reverse them. Some man they say, oh, no, they not be kind. Now the professional head, they suspend. Some man they say, oh, not so anymore. Now the engineer. Okay, well, wait. Now I make you kaya no? I make you kaya. Aha. So now what you? Go try for bloody one pot this. Go try for nyaka all tin at the table. Yeah? I just swallow you know that one day. Say na make you kaya. And the information where you they seek after. Trust me. Now yeah. You go get some. Quick public notice from Air Sierra Leone. This ambassador hooks if you know is you. Air Sierra Leone want for inform all the passengers them say the flights from Freetown to Gatwick where for left Tuesday. Listen, no, this is the way they come off Freetown. Where for left Tuesday, the 23rd of September 2025. 10:45 na morning. It go left now 5:45 even time or afternoon. Anyway, we see 5:45 look like to you. Now that 10 day it go left. So if you for travel on Tuesday with Air Sierra Leone, if you get family for travel Tuesday, tell them say no to that 10 o'clock in the morning again. So if you get for running the errand, my dear, go to airport, go. If you get for running the errand, let go run that first. Now the flights, now 5:45 in the left, not to that 10:45. Eh? Okay. I just say like rubber day quick. Denis must go. Denis must go. And we wake quit. But before that, President Smio, you know, say na the big alejo for the C10. Sometimes I feel to say he don't forget. But waiting. But that permanent seat where they try for bid for. Yes. That permanent seat where they try for bid for, say Africa forget the United Nations. Then if say don't forget. We see Eng Padande Bokum. In fact, let us show you how I been doing na the UN. Deeper. Yes. Kamba. A dream. A dream. No kidding, no. Yes, a dream. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's okay. It was a dream. A dream. Alright. Anyway, President Smil, go ahead, sir.
As chairman of African Union Committee of 10, or C10, President Bio convened the summit, which coincided with the 20th anniversary of the Enzo-Winnie Consensus and the SAD Declaration. These two landmark agreements formed the foundation of Africa's common position on UN reform. When the United Nations was created in 1945, most African nations were still under colonial rule. Today, nearly 80 years later, Africa remains the only continent without permanent representation on the Security Council, despite the fact that more than 70% of the Council's agenda concerns African issues. President Bio stressed that this imbalance undermines the Council's legitimacy and its ability to maintain international peace and security. The African Common Position demands at least 2 permanent seats with veto powers and 2 additional non-permanent seats for Africa.
We convene at a critical moment in our collective fight for justice and equity in global governance. This year marks 20 years since Africa's leaders adopted a common African position articulated in the landmark Enzo-Winnie Consensus and SAD Declaration of 2005. Then, Africa spoke with one voice, demanding no fewer than 2 permanent seats with all the rights and privileges of current permanent members, including the veto, and 2 additional non-permanent seats. This was not a plea for favor. It was and remains a demand for justice to correct a historical wrong.
The C10, made up of 10 African nations, including Sierra Leone, Kenya, Senegal, Namibia, and Zimbabwe, has been leading this advocacy for 2 decades. The high-level leaders, such as Angola President, Kenya President, Namibia President, joined President Bio at the summit, each reaffirming Africans' unity on the issue. President Bio praised this solidarity, noting that in 20 years, no African country has broken ranks, a clear demonstration of the continent's resolve. The summit also highlighted the recently developed African Union reform model, a framework for structured negotiations that emerged from the Freetown Retreat and Lusaka ministerial meeting.
This not only undermines the Council's credibility, but also challenges the universality of the UN as a whole. Today, therefore, I must restate Africa's clear and legitimate demand. To the permanent members, I reiterate that recognition should be accompanied by a genuine political willingness to take action. To member states involved in the intergovernmental negotiations, let us use the structured dialogue to build consensus on outcomes rather than recycle entrenched positions.
With Africans' united voice growing louder, the call for reform of the UN Security Council is once again in the spotlight. For President Bio and his fellow African leaders, the demand is simple: a more just, representative, and democratic global governance structure where African voice can no longer be ignored. Mohamed Bakar Kamara, AYV.
One for say thank you to AYV. We na through them, Youssef Ebu Foyeri, we President Bio still let Sawa na United Nations. Okay. Ayari. Yes. President left himself agree say 20 years Africa don't ask for this thing. Now the other they put out say Africa demand not so privilege. Yeah. They say because they don't get reformed the African Union. Okay. Alright. Oh. Madam Musa say honestly, Africa deserve that permanent seats there for transparency. But there are 54 states them. And not even a single permanent seat. That ain't not fair. What's in the essence for attend? If we know important. Exactly. Well, Africa boycotts Balosi. Yeah. The Africa boycotts. Man, I say, in which this kind of job president be okay, where they go Tawa Bayanda so. If it might be used for develop saloon. Man, outside they not see saloon on develop. You not see the road to team. Oh, now for pay attention. Oh. You don't see several ground market. You don't say the Kotski don't develop. Okay. Wait some more. Let Africa boycott. Say, dear, this still that soon tell na say that we need to mix again. Now that tell you go say Africa they speak with one voice. Then they boycott. Because they say no to privilege. Let them show them about say no to privilege. The world no level. I don't care how them pumui they make. They always they look down on Africa. Yes. Because inside that, I mean I catch you, they say, no, they make a by turn, let it come back. Quand on a can't shake till on a self comme là on a se feel like for so on a dit but all they talk the real nitty gritty. Ne quand on a position just not ready for vote on a go sell them for cocoa ebe. Now the people they understand though. Nah, because they ready for take decision just not they say for votes. You know, say already the Pomoy there and China then they battle for Africa. And then go sell game and that just no. That's what they call integrity, bruh. We all sabi. I was say, I not say the most down here you say, but certain thing and the way they look. Certain thing and the way they look. I mean, they still they turn eye per we. We deserve them, yes. But again, when you look, say wait, if we get the wire, what thing I not go do just always something critical can vote pa. Somebody pass, he go say he give them so and so then collect. Okay. Mama kote se triple me if Africa want for occupy the permanent seats na yen, then get for substitute the United States founding. Where they now reduce na the UN. Or the United States founding. Oh, okay. I feel to say na that side na. Yes. My Musa say, we don't think back. You're not gonna be on the same level with somebody where they help you. We never even feed we safe. They want fair share. That's the thing. You know, say then any bra we look at no more. Yes, even America, then say get debt, also get debt. Because of debt, now say they take bill, waiting, they bill. But there are criteria where Africa to we safe. Let us see Africa they work like one body ba. The cross-border trade. Let us see amba. But they not trust we. I mean feel to say now we camper that voted. We camper say waiting person go know and waiting and not go know. Even the security level for keeps things safe. How grounded are we? I not think to say the African president and the look that side. Yeah, I don't think so. I feel to say them just feel to say okay, now for the photo up. And now for the show, let self sit down, let self be permanent. Yes. I feel to say that way they see. But me feel to say, then they say, who are we talking about? The Africans? Nah. The one that we all tell that they cross now the water, then they will even take care of them people. Now go for the same for save them. Even when them people they get stranded, now IOM 9 and they use, they're not able for send safe for collect them people. Majority of the African countries. When they see people how they travel, they tell you say, oh, from Spain to France, we never realize say we don't change, we don't come inside this other country. Africa, yeah. Try amba. I'll tell you pass with gun up and down. I think anyway, the president be they doing do. The president be they doing do. Because even when you look say yes, drugs then they do drugs people them, but then they fight for catch them. They say hello, what's it? They say, oh, chubby Denis. Say that chubby they look for so that sit down and country so. No, na so that I can't sit down with we. No, we go to rotate to now. And that level we go give una force. Okay. Africa need for working one before we go tower no more. But I like you sit on the tower then go smile and we then come on and they say left the one a day. At the end of the day they say that bilateral line and come for. But until Africa ready for work as one, let them see we as one united force. And then go carry on after we say, but Nakalo can join on about. It will test them first. Even in team safe, they knock on a 5 years straight, 2 permanent seats. Or go review back. We they make an month to month safe. Alright. Now the president will be the power. And then cut out Denis and he must go. Say Denis and he must go. Me not try for kick me game now. What's kind thing this? So God hold the power. Now so I see them they do it in this year. Now so that time where the ECOWAS give the chairmanship, they particularly group. Now the first lady cut out. He can question wetin be happen na pada lower level election. No, not to lower level, like lower level election. Na the SNPP, the young generation side. We never you glad you. Now you dey sit, you dey United Nations, they pa bid for you. Then the Sandy. Young people except grab say he must go. Let's take a step by step, yeah? Let's take a step by step. This morning, Radio Democracy, no say then near day, New England. So they run go day. They meet up Pandanoa. Then the Sandy later come. Watch how everything be happen, ba. Yeah.
Head on Lockley and try and build this. How true is that?
I have no inkling of say the professional health or local. I just can't see the building look. And even when they talk about suspension, I'm only made up of fair of it with you. They tell me say but when somebody shows some text no way say get no pH, no work. That the text the first text one about it. No pH, no work.
What's not the pH?
Professional health.
So this is the plural identity. These are what you must together. There is an issue between the professional head and the minister.
That I'm not aware of. First way I did see this morning come on access.
As commissioner and as big person at this office, what does this mean to you and how you feel about it?
As somebody want to count, everybody did not do one for can work. In a government to work for every hour, every minute we will work to the cost government for money. And if you say maybe a better decision could be taken with regards to how we go about who get issues and problems. If we get problems with the minister, there are other ways to make this known. But this is more loudly, I mean, make it loud, but not make not to a good way, I believe, say, for make a pronouncement.
You know, Commissioner Naya is a very big position. You don't cross-check from the minister of the right?
I've called both. I'm not able to get any. I don't call the deputy minister. I don't call the minister. I don't call the professional head. But I don't call the minister and the deputy minister for make them face and the offices are closed.
The minister not can work it.
The minister not able to get the minister. I get the deputy minister.
Minister not can work it. The office open.
All the offices closed.
In them na Pandanoa, in a commissioner na government asset commission. In one of the affected government workmen them na the Ministry of Works and Public Asset Building as them come this morning. They say the office locked and according to waiting Radio Democracy together we meant for be confirmed, we will not confirm it now that there is an issue between the Minister of Works and Public Assets and that of the professional head where last week we gather news say the Minister of Works don't suspend the professional head, but the Radio Democracy will get from the professional head will not be able to explain this suspension. But we just see the Minister of Works don't come office. We therefore get from himself. But this is the situation now. Now the Minister of Works and Public Assets, Radio Democracy will continue for bringing updates.
Okay.
Let them bring it in. Let them go to the station. Let them bring it in. Money, sir. These are really the most mandate. One side of the station. Thank you very much. Please. Madam, please, I have the right. I will sue you, please. Don't I have the right. Don't do that. Take it off. Yes, I have the right. Please. Don't do that. No, please. Don't show me. They lie, so just go. We they lie. Yes. I have the right, madam. No, don't stop. We stop an answer. We stop an answer. Please. Don't do this. No. I have read the cyber statute. I have the right. Delete it. Yeah. No, listen. Please. Let's go.
We're not going to this year. David, come inside the Villada. That's why that man is saying
Alright. So you hear what's happening? This is the problem with the cyber law where they don't carry it. Yeah? Denis Sandy is a minister. He's being paid with taxpayers' money. Eh? Okay. Let's say one for answer the question. Would I tell and say he get the right? Then the security where they with her, they say we want to seize the phone where radio democracy they use where them be they live. Ain't get the right think is sue them. Sue say waiting. My dear brother. Now work you can work. Now the taxpayers' money. You been questioned. Why the office closed? Why then they demand say you not for the day again? You depa, I have the right. Somebody not for video me. Brah. Hey Papa God. Then the security where they work out with a one seize phone. Maybe sometimes you not be understand what be the happen. Eh? Now inside a room then go meet her. Now then go meet her. Now government motor can I drive cam, which is being paid for by taxpayers. You come as the minister for can work for the people. Then they talk say you get the rights. I have the right to say. I have the right to sue you. Don't the security, the security back when they fight for can seize phone. Yeah, in the name of waiting go and say cyber. Who's cyber? You're working. You are working. You've been paid by the people's money. I have the right. I have the right to say. Who's right to get? Then give up the position. You fit to say you should not be questioned? You the shame? Or you think to say with all the allegations the way pack by you, say you fake a minister, fake divorce paper, not happy with you. Now they call I have the right. Whose right to you get? I have the rights. You should not video me. Delete it. Delete waiting. You're working for the people. You get right enough for answer. You get right for just walk away. And now they go first say, "Una want sit in United Nations. I have the rights." Take a no. Now the thing is, they want sit down na permanent seats. Go take her. Go take her. You dey walk away, you not talk nothing. Now your rights. That if you don't want for talk, just walk away. You know, must still they see there. And the senator then they run out a senator there. If you want to make say they make busy like say they na phone, even if you don't have phone, we don't answer a question. Eh? You're not a public official. Then they ask you question, why do they lock the office? You say get the right, delete her. Delete if you think saying a order. Well, you don't see. Eh? One king one cabinet, we tuna ki the advice sooner safe. Eh? What sooner the advice sooner safe? And this na work you come and at the government's building you can walk. If they can say you get right to let and delete. They ask you. Men Musa say na only in Africa now they see public officer where now the public and they pay and they don't feel say then all the public explanation. I have the rights. I can sue you. Go sue ba. Go sue. Let us see. Go let you go sue. Man, they vacation self, then they ask you question. Before I say, now walk you can walk now, baby. And not to the first thing this, it don't the threat in Musa. I be listening at the Musa where you see the Musa na 98. You remember the last day I play na where it threat in Musa said that if you publish I they sue you. Now I make now as they say 98.1 we don't see Musa dey. It don't boil. I have the rights. I have the right to go sue you. They introduce themselves. Introduce themselves. Oh, say, now 98.1, one get your own part of the story. Why the office lock? You know one for answer? No answer. Because in Africa, it not go cost you nothing. It not go cost you nothing. Now, yeah, then civilized country the way we dey. Then almost feel like when the journalists they run at a person. Eh? In the can say like delete them based on waiting. I have the whose rights where you get. Well, no wonder. What do you come and say? They no want Andy. No wonder. It just prove them right there and then. But again, Denis just feel to say he is untouchable. With all the allegation, he still sit on under this pauper. He still did it. He still did it. You can't get in journalists and for delete. Then the security back where they rush for go grip phone. Eh? They rush for go grip phone. Even the security don't know that they pay. Saloon. We really do upside down. We do upside down. Yes. Osana security you concern the security secure the person where you deal with. Are you connect to go grip phone? Eh? Are you connect to go grip phone? Are you connect? Delete and delete waiting. Eh? Yeah. Salone? Salone? Then the presidency sit down and they ask for permanent seats. You wanna begin behave like a civilized people within a civilized world, we understand the merits of waiting you they take home. And so tell them go begin consider Africa. Alright. Let me go AYV. Let me hear how AYV reports this issue. This net, yeah? Alright. I have the right to my foot. AYV, when I come back.
This strike action, as alleged by staff at the Ministry of Works, Housing and Public Assets, emanated from the deep-rooted divisions and consistent unprofessionalism held by the current minister, Dr. Denis. What seems to be a strike action had long been suppressed by these staff at the Ministry of Works, Housing and Public Assets, with many accusing Dr. Denis of boycotting professional procedures in the ministry with an intent to quench his personal desires.
This morning we lock this office. Say Denis, the Minister of Works, for go. This man not get respect for office of the president.
The office is closed this morning because we are saying the minister must leave this institution. Current minister has no respect for the staff and is in the habit of flaunting the professional procedures put in place for smooth administration. This has been ongoing for some time now, and we are saying he must leave this institution.
For let's say professional and leave. No additional value where they add to this ministry or consultant. We don't want that.
The level of unprofessionalism and mismanagement demonstrated by the minister, they say, if continued, will remedy the ministry in a state of complete collapse. This skirmish in the ministry has triggered a formal query on the minister from the office of the president, requesting the immediate suspension of Dr. Denis as government seeks way to commence full administrative review on the said matter. Duatsi Fayandi Koroma, intern, AYV News, Freetown.
We want to say thank you to AYV for that report today. Yeah? Like this one, like every other allegation, we don't hang over Denis. Skipule, you think say something get for happen me? No. I don't think say anything get for happen. Yeah, that's what I say. Okay, so let we come to the letter we make here where AYV report say he's been suspended. Yes, because there's a letter when I make AYV self report that say Denis Sandy don't be suspended. They not say fire. They not say he losing job. But the Ministry of Information and Basic Information and Civic Education, Dr. Denis remain the Minister of Works and Public Assets. Ignore the misinformation. They don't say they fire her. Eh? They not say them fire. Okay. Let's go through wetin come out from the government of Sierra Leone. To the Honorable Minister of Works and Public Assets. Dear Honorable Minister, formal query and directive to proceed on immediate leave pending full administrative review. Wetin that name mean? Eh? They are telling me but not to suspend. Because that just Tripoli, now the minister they not suspend. They not say them fire him. Where August be they talk just now? The AYV will play for you know where they say they suspend them. Unless if you not hear that you know. Suspension not mean to say na fire them fire. So I don't know why the ministry we not they lie post say he remain the minister of works. This one this particular posting don't tell you say nothing is gonna happen with him. Now the okay. With Sally yeble we pack parab. Allegedly. With Saul, he's still there. The office of the president, remember? The office is in receipt of an exchange of correspondence initiated by you, the minister, on the above subjects. Eh? The above subjects. We also get audio recording where they bother on the same subject between the Chief Director of Public Works and Denis Sandy. Okay. Kindly be informed that this matter is now in the public view and has been brought to the high attention of President Miu. In view of the above, it is advised that the matter be put on hold to effect that all officers concerned remain in post and perform their normal professional duties until this office reverts to you for a resolution on the matter. Una be see this letter? Eh? By copy hereof, all concerned and informed and requested to comply as appropriate. Signed Ababa B. Fortune, Secretary to the President. Yeah. Right. There is another one way Denis social media too. Where I think you go to Engineer Paul Bokari, formal query and directive for proceed on immediate leave pending full administrative review. Okay. I see who that initiates this. Okay. So that one I read just now. Yeah. Now Denis Sandy now in writes that one day to the professional head, the chief director of the professional head. The chief director of the professional head, now Denis Sandy writes. So I think it copied the office of the president. So now based on that one day, so not to Denis Sandy actually then suspend. But now Denis Sandy now he suspend engineer Paul Bokari. Because there is another one when Denis Sandy writes to engineer Paul Bokari, I think 4 pages. Yes. And he copied the secretary to the president. So the secretary to the president and another letter he replied to. Now he replied to. We all feel to say na Denis Sandy. Okay, some of we feel to say na Denis Sandy. Na in the suspend, but not to him. Because I reply, I don't see her now. Now in suspend the professional head. When I engineer Paul Bokari, I think it's almost the same thing will be happen SLBC. Where be say the workers them, then they in for certain person, then the powers that be. I feel to say now almost the same thing. Almost the same thing. Because Denis Sandy send the engineer, the professional head. Then the workman and say, no, well, for that safe, you know they can hire today. You need kaya. They lock the month for reinstate the professional head back. Salon. What's him be suspended for? I write to formally query your conduct and to notify you that in view of series of grave administrative, professional and ethical concern raised against your person and your continued tenure as chief director or professional head of the Ministry of Works and Public Assets, you are hereby directed to proceed on immediate leave pending the outcome of a comprehensive administrative review. Denis Sandy and the suspend person. And the same Denis Sandy, they want video, they ask some question. Saying get right for sue. Okay. Your delayed and reluctant compliance was seen as both a blatant act of insubordination and a direct challenge to ministerial authority. But by the letter where I read just now from the office of the president, what name is say? Then say in view of the above, no, not so dandy. We are also preview to the audio recording. So then it's not clean. Now I make the office of the president say then get audio recording bordering on the same subject between you, Denis Sandy, and the chief director. So what go don't talk the? Yes. Kindly be informed that this matter is now a public view. Yes, we all know. And has been brought to the high attention of President Bio. Yes. In view of the above, it is advised that the matter be put on hold to effect that all officers concerned remain in post. So that means to say, they reinstate the professional head back, because it's like his decision was reversed by the office of the president, because they say for put him on hold. By the way, in view of the above, that we have get recording, we said it talk. It is advised that the matter be put on hold to effect that all officers remain in post and perform their normal professional duties. So that means to say they reverse the suspension where they necessarily suspend the professional head until this office, where the office of the president, reverts to you, gets back to you, Denis, for a resolution on the matter. Okay. When I saw a makeup say the professional head, Engineer Bokari, where Denis suspend, the office of the president put him back in position and say then go get back to Denis because they say the old man perform the duty. Yeah, and I go sour. Because first of all, Denis no able to command in you. Hey, yeah. And able. Because you need the workman them for carry out. You want to able to work the work. I let you get loyalists then they. Public works, public assets. The UU building alone, not too long ago, explode triple pass outside and they. Let them go look ministries them, especially social welfare them building. You sabi the word Nankashi? Yes. Fumble. Attire with salon. Yeah, that's what I say. I say attire with salon. Denis Sandy the untouchable. At least Bokari back getting job. So not to Denis Sandy they suspend. And the old Denis Sandy suspend and getting job back. Usman, welcome. What you get on this one?
Thank you very much, Triple, and thanks for updating me regarding things that would have just unfold in the week. Especially with this area of political appointees and we civil servants, then up to the public servants. A big problem where they go, when some of them they only come when you go to the extreme. Or sideway the civil servants, some of them don't feel so much oppressed against some political appointees, because the political appointees, say usually they are the voice of the government in terms of when the civil servants then go act like, say then are the arm, the executive arm, because then they didn't decide and I wouldn't go say, well, you there, some of them can even be carrier. But with these appointees from government, they are always having an issue, either from feed, then there is a double effect. It starts with them being appointed, and then they come to the area where then they go work with the civil servant and the departments. All right. Then they get policies, they will go down at the table. They will get appointment and things there for relay. But the accountability are the biggest problem. And that accountability is like can begin out from them permanent secretary first, or others that who don't know the game in the ministry, give them a whisper, see this and this are going, then they hold grounds. Or some of them can even just become so much other man, that was then just open. Whatever they ever miss, they don't want refuse, then will go their own tactics. But it's a matter of them getting to know what it is, we don't used to this place and understand, and you would cannulate. And then you would cannulate, if that's the character where you get say, I am that person who not one listen, and they do things in the way we're not passional, instead of ones who are against for let me departments, we will work with good government and policy, they go with this department, then a name. But then it relates now over to the executive side. So in and the executive they speak. But when it comes to the civil servant and some of the public servant, they're not going to listen again. All they have for listening are the service between you and you as the appointee. But in these areas, it can happen always a division and misinterpretation and passional against and how one for rule. So if you're not going to be set aside, also people are not be a bit of a career public civil servant, and then they say you're not a career politician, but you're a career politician with the history of your notes or the history or the track line of your accountability or of your morale or how you service delivery they go. Or you side away what you say to the public in terms of are you truthfully consistent? So you see character now like this man where Denis Sandy who don't show in all in areas in characteristics of how you don't do in trends of life. So you go see say the public service is a big challenge we government get for see how then we're able to deal with the political appointee wouldn't they be among the public servant and civil servant. Because if there is no word of progress where the policy when I don't say when they give them my have to go act, you a government you talk of a delivery and you look at areas of assets and you see how assets and things and they depreciate and that's where they come in areas of for succeed, any area, how they go serve, not just for go work, or not just for go day for the position for 6 years, if they help for like go ring a bell for 6 years, I don't get because they don't help me. No, it's a matter of national interest. So if those code of conduct they're wearing, how people then will be appointed, or when you're appointed, which is that you code of conduct if you perform, though yes, they see them bring them, chief minister bring them, but in the form say, they give them mark. So these are all the things you know. Are they straightforward? Are they going to be things that are in the constitution? We will say that this for do, that this for follow. Quickly, just regarding the UN Charter and Security Council, it will be still a challenge. Looking at the decade with Africa, we want to sit. The question therefore lies: who is going to lead? You see, because everybody they try to find a way for either get security. In politics, na your national points for say na this side na your national agenda. But from the national agenda, you talk of the regional. So we see the regional win African Union. Then don't they call for this for long, and then they call for even more seats. While some other countries, some other areas, then they call for a little bit less because the AU, their own previous request, African Union, are 3 seats. Okay, others are saying 1. So, but the only 2 people I see with the outside of this, away and be inside the 5 permanent members, we make up I think UK, US, Russia, France, and China. China can later on, but China self then propose it and get 2/3. But getting the 2/3 one comes down to the area where who will represent us from one area who will put as a candidate. Because we see Joe Biden. If we don't plead on behalf of Africa wanted, so then we'll bring them in. We see Japanese, Japan somewhere again, I mean, pronounce them. But the point is, who want to lead? Egypt might want, because they don't see the industrial. South Africa might want, because you see how they don't industrial. Okay, Nigeria again might want. When you look at the population and how the industrial somehow. Forget about the economics of people about like say they hide something. So these are the questions now. Well, if we are a small sign at the corner under, we don't lock it for being at the 10 people that wouldn't they rotate. Whereas I would do another 2 years they rotate. Well, now where we get the permanent seats depend on what voice from Africa we will say that this would they push for. But if everybody is pushing for different things, you even see how South Africa they try to link some other areas then. Who then they get that some kind of BRICS, the BRICS. So you see all these kind of things where they go on wherein you as a government or you as a leader from the national level, you talk of the regional. Before you go begin to go to how they call them continental, before you go to the global. So you make it systematic. But because all along West Africa, Africa Union, all those unions, they know they proceed, they know they look one eye. Because you get the French, you get the Arabs, you get this, they don't get all that area for let them understand. See now their problem that we'll try to solve before we move further. So it's not gonna be an easy task. It's a matter of who that they want lead and how we want to get the veto power, because that veto power it only go come when we get that seat today. But it's a matter of how we go able to unite and how we understand the problem there and how we go act. Let them see una and who that then get for do and listen to now. But it's a big challenge. We only hope say there might be a chance one day. But who will get for represent be the question. Because when you represent, now what you go bring back for let the people and profit. Because if you go represent, now you sign on where you will play for, because we don't see Kofi Annan be don't did it as a secretary. But yes, still not be able to overcome still because of other powers and they beyond them. So it's a matter of who is leading and how are they leading. And we only hope say this with public servants and with political appointee in a salon, it will be okay because there's a big problem with them. But we no go as some of them they come, that's how we address them. But big problem. All the ministries them now one now they can get clean game with they gone. But we hope that are going to be changes for let people enjoy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, us friend.
Always welcome, yes, sir.
Mark, welcome, sir. What you
Yes.
get on this one?
Thank you very much. They are not giving headphone. Now they use the volume. Thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Mr. Host friend. You know, I've done to tell people, and first of all, before I go any further, I made a statement the other day where they give me on submission, where I say, waiting many people and do Creole people. I want to take that back, not to many people. Because not to all many people, not this government, this particular government, and not to every many person at this government. So I want to take that back and I want to apologize to the many people, not to una, not the people where they run this government. Now they get problem with Creole people. I just want to make that out there. Now, moving forward, I don't tell people about this guy. Now, guy is what I don't get issue with from the day where they hire him. Where see I use the word about why this government hate Creole people and start from this guy. Now, the guy is we're gonna Batos, he gonna Leicester, he gonna Godrich, he gonna York, he gonna all the Creole township them and cause a mayhem. He cause a mayhem. They talk bad to the mammy them. When they cry for burden land them, they talk bad, they talk low on them. I don't tell people them. Why Mother Bio bring this guy back? Not only Inga for explain that. Because first of all, it's not supposed for work so. When you don't sack someone, if you don't want to sack him, nobody need to put rope in your throat, Mr. President. Now you're not the president. But we don't see the same thing with APC. And it's like Roman, they fire somebody, he go get and work on another side back. Now in back this president they do. Wait, why? If you know I'm fire him, you know I'm fire him. Or if now move you want move them from one side to another. But the one that they see now fire when they fire the people them. When they completely fire them. And when you fire them, that tell you say they do something bad. Because you're not going to do well, then you wake up in the morning and say, Kusha, oh, you, they do so good, I want to fire you first. They hire you back. No, you need to work that way. Now, because either the person don't do bad, now it make you fire them. Now, something it do well bad make you fire them, then why you hire them back? And care and go to another department or ministry. Why? Why? Unless don't do them, Marabi Odepa, serious one. This guy, now man was supposed for the in a jail. Now a rapist. We don't see a young woman. We don't cry for help. Marabio, You ignore, but you and your wife, they pretend like say we not care about young woman them. But we don't see who say young woman, they cry for help. Now this man in hand. Say this man molest them. And you turn around, you give the same man. That means that you just look at that young woman there, you say, Babuya, you, I not care about you. But yet you have to go up and down, they talk about women's power, women's right. How? How, sir? If na Fatima na in you for let you get in that position, the back, Fatima, what's kind of funny where you be? Because you're not supposed to talk to you, man. If not to you, be telling you, before don't tell us this man no one to near any partner this government again. It gets all kind bad rap. This guy no good. This guy na bad human being. Green. A slippery green. That's why I say that urine. That's why I say the woman themselves when they work in that ministry na grown in the peace. That tell you how themselves dirty. Not grown and they use themselves. Not grown. Small cooler they inside it. I don't go there. I don't go there many times. Because if the ground dirty
They
so,
say them be they look for the one where they go piss na ground when they don't see you. So are you.
the woman themselves not grown in the peace here. I tell you, not grown in the city because the whole floor now that bathroom they now peace. You dey begin smell where you dey go, where you enter, because now long hall, the rooms and then are side by side, facing each other. They just where you dey go towards that bathroom area because they all the way at the back. You dey begin smell after the 4-5 rooms, office the way they pass, for go towards inside that bathroom, they begin. I don't know, I don't understand how people sit inside the offices then they. Because when you go to that ministry there, I don't know why. Why that ministry they always get crowd. Where you go there, they see people in Boku, Nado, Boku inside. Always where you go there, the amount of crowd where they meet, the amount of people and where they see them. Why? What did they drag all the crowd? Because they get all them guys and where they waka around the peninsula. Where they sell fake land them. Where they go tell you say, because they all know the surveyors them inside that ministry there. So then they go tell you, then they go show you fake land. Then do unto me. In they go show you fake land, then it tell you say, go to that social person in a ministry and go tell you say that land there is good. It already talk to them. Where you go there, then in they go now, it don't go talk already to the person. Then in the time say, oh yeah, I don't check. That land is clear. Then when you go take your hard working money, whether na oversee, pull them or whatever, you pay them, then share. Then that person then disappear. Now they explain, give me everything where to go. Because one pan then way, after where they miss me, now the guy say, they miss me, I did boku talk. Then we want to pay tax. Boku money, over $40,000. The guy said, I swear to God, I will for shoot you, broad daylight. They are shoot myself in my head. I said before shoot you broad daylight. Because that guy now Black Johnson, I didn't kiss it on. But now so then that same ministry, the way they talk about that ministry of social welfare, try to be born. It been born. So now half parts now they in existence. It been born. 2022 I go there, it born down. Now half part be left, but still they get minister who to go there. How that woman they go create that minister of social. That tells you how them people are crazy. How this government crazy. Look at EU building. Look at immigration. You don't go to immigration. Go to immigration. You just claim that small step there. Now vomit, they want vomit. The body odor. Because all that crowd waiting at that corner, now you right hand side, now they the immigration, the way they go for passport, then they smell like a stale urine. No disrespect to brother them, hey, but it is what it is. Then they smell like a stale urine. Yes. All that crowd there. Let nobody know you see hand under you under. Where you go under somebody mistake, they say that they look for something, you see the ace their hand. Lord have mercy. You dey vomit inside it. So look at all the buildings. Look at all, even the vice president in office. You don't see them. And they pass there all the time. It ain't another Hill Court Road. Look inside there. I'm a man and then SSD and they sit down. Look at him, look. Even the presidential lodge where they go up high mats there. Look inside that first gate there. Show me anybody who don't work under the whole of Africa who side the president day. And look outside of who side with presidential, that with presidential lodge. Look how the outside look. Look how it look. So the guy who's work what they do, he never do nothing. Marabio no care. They no care. Marabio na money can make. It don't make enough. Now I make now they talk. Now it look like say the social media then I don't they then they talk the star and they even respond to nobody. But then it's sending a bad news. Now bad human being. This guy before don't in a jail. Therefore don't prosecute him for raping. This guy not supposed to be around any normal human being because Denis Sandy not normal. Why Marabio continue for put Denis Sandy around normal people them? Now in one grade, now one day with Denis Sandy go for each picking ace, then he gonna say na been Christmas, now he be put around normal people them. Thank you, sir.
Denis Sandy know him right. He go come for you. Now, Denis Sandy na Omar Randy. I ain't talk. No say they look for people and for sure. You know you're right. Umar na Minneapolis say himself get the same experience when we go for go renew him passport. He could hardly breathe. I don't know how. Also na the toilet where they smell or na the body odor. Because we people that need for work on that body odor thing. Tell friend tune up well, friend. It stinks. For real though. It stinks. And the one them back way. First thing they say for us with lame. But now. Okay, woman and Minneapolis saying at the body odor and they talk about. Ezekiel, welcome, sir. What you get for me?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Thanks to the panelists and to all listeners. Let's start with this UN thing we President Bio just passionate about this permanent seat business. Well, until you take private jet come, of course, you just get for present something. But just like what you would normally say, if you take care of your country, and you get all the capability, I don't know if you really care much about seats in that place. You see anytime Israel talk about it, they want for get permanency, where they possess nuclear weapon, one of the powerful military in the world, you see then they talk about unite. No. When you're powerful, when una do well, una will get a lot of connection, una will get a lot of people and they care about una interest, As long as, I think somebody be typing and they when you they talk, say, the place where they go big from people all the time, there they go ask them for loan and get the same seat, same right. Come on. Just like, that's the same thing that they do. Not the same thing that they do we. Same thing that they do in a salon. No? Where they want to go some side, whoa, then pass. You will get your motokai before then they crumble your motokai, and if you survive, you good luck. Not to the same thing. And everybody say, oh yeah, now the president. So it's the same thing. And the man way they up here and there, and you want Leone a day at the same place. Then you need for match your potential. So it's very simple. No, if you watch all the African countries, and so let's just say, is there anyone African country way powerful past India? Just a question. Okay, any African country way powerful past Pakistan? No. Maybe small Thailand and Singapore, then they lift their own weight. So get beaucoup powerful countries and we okay, obviously we talk about continent, but within the continent they do themselves. Like if something happened right now, now an African nation, which African country get mind for provide 200 million assistance dollars? No, they, you know. So if apart from we not able to pull we weight, we greedy. We greedy, you know. So therefore look inwards. Lord, we look inside we house. Una set up, una fix the African Union, una fix ECOWAS. Way something they go wrong, somebody they come to una and complain. How una they act, how una they make sure say una do things right. What they see. None they do things right with the ECOWAS. None they do things right with African Union. You know. This half union self what we get. Una not strengthen that. Una not they do right there. Una not they provide justice to people there. You know? You know, if we say if una strengthen the African Union is so powerful, you know, it gets all the resources where it needed, ready to go. If anything, somebody want for even take advantage on Africa. Now all rise up, you know, equipped and strong. Una they even think about that. You know. Which power will we get? You know. So this idea where somebody meets in America and hear you they talk. Where you don't talk to you say, where are you from? Sometimes where you want for really stretch there, you're like, oh, I'm from Seattle because they spoke here. He said, no. You have I'm talking about where are you from? You know? It not be saying that the accent because we they see they know they ask Russians and then they ask Ukrainians and then we then they thick accent pass we self. But then they ask them. The moment they see that color, they know say come on a place where he advance. You know? Then they hear the accent from all these white people where they come on all different countries. They hardly ask them where are you from. You know, no matter how eloquent you are, how best you don't do, you know, it seems like it's a way for let them make you feel like, my friend, you're not equal. We are here. You are here for let we make you life better. And the moment you call the country now, they're like, are you happy you are here? Like, you know, like you really, you know, supposed to be proud of your country. Then get different as if they see the Arab, then they say, oh, Egypt, oh my God, I want to visit the pyramid. You, when you call Sierra Leone and say, oh my God, I hope everybody, your family is okay. War been done long time, but still, waiting then they see look like more than wartime. Everything they upside down. And then we see leaders there all the sudden now the very people them where then they use their resources and one look at them like say na peasant, like say na dog. You know. This Denis and here, you know, APC time, you don't get history of other things that we do, you know, but then they continue for go with that. No wonder where they talk low on everybody, including family. because them picking them they na family. No, they talk low on everybody. How how terrible it is. Now all of a sudden you don't get opportunity. And you feel like everybody, yes, we get people and definitely we don't go talk to you anyhow. But these are part of the leadership criteria, the way people are supposed to forget. We then they talk about this democrat. This not the reason why some of them why now then one for no say then they kind of lost election. Now then they go all out for push anybody because look at that man there. A whole weapon, he not even know waiting right. They want put somebody in phone in hand. You know, and the other day I see Donald Trump go na restaurant and Secret Service then they see some armed policemen, and then people intimate right now the front. They call her you na Hitler, they call her all kind name. And no security man, no think say it go near self that them people and they. You get mine called President View something. Yet they say na democracy. Because everybody understands, say, when God don't bless you for lead a country, now the people now that country, they now their resources, now they take care of you. I don't care how you want for put them. Because I've been get life before. Yes, you've been get life, but we already know how that life been there before you get to this point. But now not to the point self you for show people them. Now the very time that they where you for always show people and say you understand them concern, you know what thing they go on with them, and you go continue for fight hard for make sure the thing get better. But no. We politicians they no sabi that language of food and you. So Triple A, sorry for disappointing you. Say let you go na court. If you go there, now the journalist na money sir, na money. So as a result, then they sit back. If you go court, now the same thing, my brother. The very court way for investigating, the very police and everything, judiciary law system way for investigate the man. If you see them do not anything, no. You read something like this, for no say security for for don't they investigate and everything. No. The same thing, one military guy that not be accused by the time the president promotes, there's no investigation, nothing. And so and will continue for this kind of behavior to we people them. I make wait and say election don't come and then don't read the result, and then very people can push and wile up all kind forces for make sure say they stay in power. For continue for do this kind of thing to we people. One day, they go back to the same level where everybody there at the 10 and then away then go sabi for talk to people. Right now, he talk down on anybody. But now, and this man he pass Marco, don't they enjoy the country resources for too long? So they feel like he's untouchable. Even the people the way they walk with way and they around you, no time not there for give them even the respect people that show up, they shut up them anyhow, talk to them anyhow. But to so. Can you imagine this kind of person say he won't be president when I make him president? Can you imagine that? And God help we. Thank you so much, Triple.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Batunga, welcome. What you get for me?
Yes, Fambudem. Thank you. I can always say what's in this country lack leadership. For me, this country will fix, not so big deal. If you really think about that, you look at the population, you look at all the natural resources we'll get. anybody can tin up any side and say, okay, as I be fix salon. But if you not get the leadership in you, you're not going to fix alone. So the problem the whole they see so now the fact that with the vote people they're in, we know say they're not really good for the country and they're not going to develop anything about this country, but we will vote them in just because maybe they give you one bag rice or they give you thing for it for that day. We will go out and vote for them. So if we continue for the dual thing we don't do for the past how many years, but now we not the same people them who they go out and say, oh, we know salon, we not stupid or nothing they go on. Well, my brother and sister there, if we're not stupid, like I always say, what thing when they do that intelligence when I say when I intelligent, salon the most intelligent country in West Africa according to UNA. So how comes now we are the least developed country in West Africa? Even Liberia and Guinea now they pass we. So this for we say the people that they put for lead they're not really leaders, they're not. They just they come for car eats. If we take somebody where you not ever do anything better for himself, who can't turn on president, what you would expect are the results would they see so? We take somebody where you not really get that empathy for people then. We say me can be president because you know sharp woman or you come on at the southeast. Without I would say APC then that team demand them. Without how they angry. How they angry they go now? How the country they go? You know, I can see people that they say we and SB they be better. But are the same people that these they will be the dance say make an S left. Me na be one of the people that I've been just believe say Mother Bio as bad as EBK been there, Mother Bio not go do any better. I've been say that I say that to man them around there and then say man I only want say that they want government right now so now they get all the ideas now the wall. You know, we listen to them. Like you go say, yeah, well, if this person come, thing go change. But when it comes to Madabio, well, you listen and even doing the campaign, you go really know say you don't really get any plan. You know, just like where you go na BBC, say they go talk about in free education. You don't get any plan. The way you go know say Madabio not be even serious about this free education they talk about. You know, be even know the worth of how much one picking they pay for school fees. They ask at the BBC, you know, able to tell how much people one picking they pay. They ask out in the budget, the current budget for at the time for the education. You don't know. You know why you don't know because you know they get no plan for fixed education. It's just a thing. One of them in a way it go say make a talk people then go vote for me. Now it do. So how the education to go right now. When I forget about the numbers, then when I ask, the education better now than 7 years ago? The answer now no. Now the first thing is before where there be the seats for go college, where you pass that WAEC, where there be the column, it done. You dey go college. But because Madadoka don't destroy the education now, they make all the colleges then they get entrance exam then for make you go and enter then college them. Yeah. Because they know say matter don't destroy the education. They know say the numbers the way they begin are just inflated numbers then. They pass speaking them way no desire for pass for go college. When they see how thing that they write on social media, how the kind of English they speak. But this not the one that we go through matter in free quality education.
Well, so
if we see somebody like Denis Sandy, only somebody like Mara Bio, we call himself president, then go hire somebody like Denis, we me know personally. Where this man here insisting another person will never do anything better for himself. But now the man is it don't fire, it don't take, it don't fire, it don't take, it don't fire, it don't take. If all the scandal they around this man here, any sober president, if I don't get rid of this man a long time ago, But so for me, it choose now this time for suspend them. It must be something else. Not so voting
No, you're not
the scandal then
suspended. He's not
Yes.
suspended.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You been correct that part.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, so the fact that this man is still there, it is in office, in government office. This what you say, Marabio, and not just care what the people then think. But then we get a party called APC, when I then can hear back in the day, where them be there na power. SLPP be there in the opposition. Now then hear SLPP go sit down, they go demand answer until EBK do something. When I see APC, they do that. No, they do that. They're not now. They care less about it than see how they go on. They care less about anything what they go on at the country right now. All that then focus is now 10 years, right? This man the guy do your own 10. Who said the guy do your own 10 for continue for destroy the country? So we as citizens there, we really need to go out and make people they know more talk. You know, philosopher then say the one the way they watch bad thing that happen or not talk, they're just as bad as the one that we do the bad. You know? We doing the World War II, the people that they be just keep quiet. Somebody call Adolf Hitler. It go and it wage war around Europe. People then just keep quiet. People that not talk. That emboldened may just continue for wage war until where the people then say enough is enough. The only reason we will be able they be able to resolve that war they fast. Now the fact that it make a mistake, we go bomb America. Where America enter the war, now ain't change the war. But if America not be enter the war, Russia alone not for be able for beat that man. So if we just see the moment see them, I can see them and people that they make their 5 comments then where I can talk. Now different forum then. What you don't do for the country? What you don't do for the country? Yeah, and I they do so. I they tell that this all the time. What you they do for the country? How you condition there now? Just this morning, we at the council, somebody laid on a Regent Road and that one. But that Sheriff Drive. It did it right now as I speak. And that's they see all over the city. Come and see somebody laid on a street in that one. Now come on thing. The smell would also immune to the smell. Now, meanwhile, I'm not even able to smell then bad smell then again. That's how we just don't become immune. Like it just don't it don't become a thing away, not a big deal now. Maybe people them we need to do something about this. This is not sustainable. There's nothing wrong right to something to go on right now. I don't see how people then just say keep quiet and they allowed something like this, thing like this, they continue to happen. And people then just say, make we move on. Salon, we need to wake up, me people. When they say we're not stupid, when I sure say we're not stupid, so the one the winner we elect. 4 or 5 years ago, all them man that be nothing at this country. The country they would be doing, not be they do nothing for themselves. So if we don't allow them in Africa take the resources them, when are they no more now they enjoy them, and they feel like they're better past we, or they do a favor, then that show we say we're stupid. And until we tell them say we're not stupid, they will continue for the do till they do so. Fambo, a good morning.
Thank you, Batonga.
You're welcome, sir.
Batonga, you go pass there, and I go anguso.
Hello.
Jonathan Williams.
Yes, master.
You dey live, sir. What you get for we on this one?
Pa. That's a long problem. Always, they don't compound every day. We hear even more. What you hear, you pass the world, or the other time. It compound there. Compound. Yes, a lot of people there. Oh. Long as you don't know, say no, enough is enough. Able. Malik. Denis, you know, he let them eat almost bad rest. You know, go from that case here in America. That case really from the salon. So you know, ever from America. They don't, they don't, it's a good, you know, ever to give themselves. Well, the president is way to go say they want permanence in the United Nations. Don't the man say they go ban salon. It is a poor breeze in my mouth. I know say they're wasting time. Now breeze is the poor in my mouth. Breeze, you know, ever be no young generation. But the African get six the permanent section, United Nations. Well, you don't cost we. You don't cost no quick, you cost African and shithole country. Shithole country. We're not credible for going to that place there. No good behavior. No good behavior there. The whole Africa. No good behavior there. You know, you know what your boss will give you. I don't think say even over Trump in dead body. Let's look at no one else laugh at. Almost tell them for next year June, you don't cloud commodity. Yeah. So that's a wasting time. It's a put breeze in your mouth. You have to like when you take water even a dog's back. Breeze now you put in your mouth. You know, go be with your generation. For Africa will get permanent seat now. United Nations. Not to your time. Well, we know that behavior not nasty. To a fellow human being. What is the problem? Yeah. You see? All the ministries in Salon, all non-desire. All the ministries, all non-desire. Better not they. You know, better, all non-desire. All desire. You know, no ministry will say this better pass around. All. You'll be the way people let it talk. Now, if I tell the history of you'll be there. Now, the architectural structure outside now look beautiful. I don't see that building. Now, let me tell you the history of new buildings the way the Chinese man they finish up. How decent in the day. How decent in the day. Tell them was in the first world office. They carpet from the top cut to the bottom. All the offices they all get carpet well furnished. Why not say salon we did have first. They thief all the things at that place there. Even the carpet. Can you imagine? Even the carpet, they go with a commodity. Even the carpet, they would all commodity. They not catch one chief man. They go down a chief man them. So you see? Salon, we have a long way to go. All this nonsense done. We have a long way to go to Salon. We have a long way. Very long way. So, Denis, I don't know what people say with them, but they all can't pay the price back. This war, what we did, not say today fine for you, tomorrow will fine. They all can't pay the price back. But now we, this citizen of Salon, I hope for cheap money. Oh, you see, that's the one thing per Salon. With people who they talk for, you could see they want to go dance for them back. Look at idiot security man, they're going to go take phone hand. Idiot man. And people look at that idiot man. Idiot. You see? Oh, we salon people there. I don't talk, say, if we don't make sacrifice in that country, then useless politicians, they're not get the respect. Sacrifice. We make great sacrifice. Now, so what is one better than sacrifice from me? I don't like it. They go say, hey, then I can't join away. If I'm in there, I'll go join. Now, what the man that died? You want to buy to tell? You will kill me, you'll go for die. Yeah. You will kill me, you must die. You must die. Papa. Martin Luther King. That man sacrificed his life. They let it so. You know they now they enjoy so what you fed for we so. Now that man got my country. You see, enough is enough. So no people there. Okay, every day nonsense. VTI. This is the problem. You don't do time now for let us just say enough is enough now. Ain't nonsense here for combating that. We're not going to lead a hand out. Wow. We're not going to lead a hand out. All man this can chop and go. We're not going to lead a hand at all. I don't want to talk better today. No, that's not what I get today. I'm not fed up. Fed up. Now, what like man like you platform not to make a get courage for listening. But I don't have police is a low problem. Too much problem. I'm tired. Every day problem. Fitai. My own not fit for talk to you all the talk. Let's see what you go do for this Sunday man. No, yeah, what you see what you go do. If I say the one you shuffle at the end of the year. Let's see who go keep if you go keep them. Anyway, now my contribution tonight.
I thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. One for say thanks to Team 77. The one and only Jonathan Williams. Pa Williams. The chairman Daniel Wolfie said, "Do I for tell you say we need una around first." So that demonstration for good Tawana Salon no X amount. Anyway, we're done for today. We'll go there back tomorrow by God power. Again, Dr. Sandino to in suspend. But the person we in suspend na state house again state back. And say then go deal with the matter later because then get voice recording. We should say Sandy self not correct by the matter. Till we meet back tomorrow. Keep them locked. Triple say tata.